next subchapter 6.9 to talk about insert chart or table. So primarily is the chart. We only use our sample chart because there's so many different type of chart. The author in the book show you how you can draw our line chart. So it's kind of the line, and using this line chart object within the OpenPyXL, this library. So let's see the content. So before we move to, we will use the same test file we did last time to draw our line chart here. And let's go to the bottom of this chapter. So, and we review first if you do this line chart like this sample within Excel directly, how you can do that. So let's go to our Excel file. So if I go here, so I open this Excel, and if I want to draw this first, we have some the sequence. The step one is we want to create our chart and then define the reference or the data range, set the series style, and add those into the worksheet. So these are 4 steps. Later you will see in the Python code, we also do this sequence of the steps because that's the same. It's like you process our chart. So in Excel. So normally it's let me demo is try to simulate here. When you want to insert a chart, normally you click one the cell. So from this cell you insert her chart. So and create that is normally so you select those data range and then insert our chart. Let's select this line chart. So just the normal one. You can see here. By default, is the Excel is quite smart. They already create the normal things for you, so you can drag and reshape, resize, and do some the style like is the legend not in the bottom. I want legend in the right. So you have this change, select, format. So you can see here, you can put that in the right, then it's like this way. And you can set the chart title, like is the fruit. And you can also set add the X cell. So add chart element, the X cell. So let me see here, primary horizontal and X cell, primary vertical. Then you have this, and you can set this as months. And for this one, as the sales volume. So that's almost done. And for some lines, you can click this line and give this line's style. So let me see. So from where we can have this line style. So line style dash type. You can see I want this dotted line. And for this one, let's see, so car type, join type, begin, combined, smooth the line. So if I choose this, then it's getting smooth, not like this, just the different line. So those are the interesting thing, and we should not have this bottom one because bottom one is our months. So this one we can put like this. So that is make this just months as the Excel, not the our value. So later on, you can also see in the code is our reference range is not including column A. And then we should readjust this. This is the dotted, this is the solid, and this is the smooth. So you can see, so in Excel, you can do like this way. And what let me, don't save that. And what we will do is, let's see the similar things for this using the Python. So let's create our file. Yeah, and let me make the view is bigger. So create a chapter 0. Oh, not this chapter. It's on the chapter 6. Create 6-1 and 9. Is insert chart. And let's change our working directory. So 6-9 with a tab. Then you can come to here. Then let's just starting from here. For our style, this chart style is many style, so 48 total, but we just choose this one style for our sample. So what I will do is I will use the file we did last time, so because we want to reuse the data there. And then I put our new file, 6.9, insert chart, just one file. So maybe it's we have the step by step. So this one is the first. So let's have our data. All the earlier is the same. So from here we also insert our data, but we don't have those sort and filter. So let's test. We create our file here. So this file, we got our base data. We can close this 6-9-8. Now we can use this one to create. So first we create our chart. So to make that is we need additional the library objects. So from open PyExcel in now is from the chart object we import line chart. If you read the document, you can import other type of chart, and we also import the reference. So we will use this tool. So we have the same data here, and then C1, we just the chart 1 is the line chart, make that as an instance. And then we give the title. So they have the variable properties. Title is the fruit line chart. So that is the title. And we have the style. We use the 13 as a sample. And we have the y-axis and x-axis title. So you remember we can insert and enable those on the x and y axis. So let's x-axis dot title is equal to month, and y-axis dot title equal to sales volume. So now let's run this to see whether we got error. No, so there's nothing happened here because we don't insert the file for now. So let's create this our second step. So we continue. The next step is we will select the data range. So you remember data range is not from the column 1, otherwise your month will appear as the bottom line. It's misleading. So let's choose the data range for chart. So the data, we gave our variable data range is using the reference object, and this one is point to your active worksheet. And then we give the minimum column row, maximum column row. So that you remember is when we learn how to access cell, we mentioned the range. So these are rectangle, so make our continuous range. So minimum column, just remember what we did manually, is starting from column B. And the minimum, the row is from the row 1. The first row will be the title line or header row. So that we also need that as our data range. And maximum column is 4. So column D. Maximum row is 7. So the last. So we select from these 3 columns and until the line 7 is the 6 rows. So that is our data. And then we put this data into our chart using the add data method. And then we give the data as the input and the titles from data is true. So if you don't use this true, then that means your first row will not be treated as the header row. So that we can later on we change this parameter to see the difference and for you. So that is our second step. So let's run to ensure we don't have error. So let me open this one to see any change for now. Suppose it's empty still. Even it's behind, there's our object created, but there nothing actually touch your Excel file. Okay, let's make this to our number 3. Then we continue. So next is we will put the series. So series means every line, every column is a series. It's Taozi or peaches, they have 6 data. Watermelon has 6 data, and Longyan has 6 data. So we need to define every series in the chart. So and give them is the line, the style. So remember, is in the manual way we point is one line can be the dotted line, and another line can be this rounded, the line style. So those are the line style setting. So what we will do is we will set this serial. Series 0 is use this list to point, and 60 give our marker dot symbol equal to triangle, and circle. We can have many others. So truth. So later we can do some the testing. So and then the marker graphical. You don't need to memorize all those properties. Even myself, I cannot remember all of them. Keep that reading from the documents, formal documents, whenever you want to do something. So 2F40 is you remember RGB, so that should be the red, and then the no green, no blue, so that is purely red. So we give this marker with a red fill, and also as 0 marker graphical property line solid fill, that is the line color. So it's the looks like that it is blue. So inside is red and outside is blue. And then that's the series 1. Series 1, I suppose, is this is column B, and we have the column C will be as S1. So S1 equal to C1. C1 is our chart, series 1. And we define S2 is the C1 series 2. So now we have the 3 the series, and we can make all of them. So we give this property line solid field. So we have this one. So let me copy. So make that AA. It's kind of we know some colors. Let's see. So marker graphical properties line. Remember, here is making that not the solid line, is the dotted line. So this dot. Also, don't try to remember this. Just keep that in those kind of the documents. So that's the marker. So now is we have this graphical property. Oh, so these two are not the marker. It's directly the lines. So it's the graphical properties line width. Let's give this width are quite heavy. And the last one is the S2 dot smooth. So that is the bottom checkbox to put at the smooth chart. Now we have these all the 3 series we have defined. So let's go to the last one to make our chart added into the worksheet. So add chart into worksheet. The active worksheet, remember. So worksheet, use this method. So chart, use your defined chart name, and you can point this where. So A8, because our file is go to the line 7. So maybe we go to B9. So then we have one row, one column is a shift, not directly below your data. So that is the top left corner cell or the position of your chart edit. And then we already have the save. So this one is actually, let's see, the series object has no attribute graphical property. Now I have the typo arrow line 40. So here, now let me run this again. So that means I have number 3 also wrong. So it's done. So let's see here from this plugin. You cannot see the chart. Let's hope we have that in Excel. Perfect. So you can see the series 1 is the 桃子. So is you have this marker, the line, the outside line is blue, and inside is the red. And what we have set is graphical solid. Is all the marker triangle. So as mentioned, we have many types of these things. If you want to have the diamond or stars, let's change that to star. But remember, you need to close your file, otherwise it's locked for you to write. So here, okay, so let me open again. You can see here is getting our star. let me make that bigger. So it's like a star. So that's perfect. And the second series is this one. So this one is our watermelon. So we got no this marker, but we change that to the dotted line. So the line width is also big. And for the series 2, it's nothing changed, so it's get the default color, but we make that smooth. And our the title is also a part here. So here is month, here is volume. But the strange is we don't have our C1 title. So now you can see here is I have the title arrow. So it should be title. So I didn't test that because for this sample 1 to 3, they don't tell you the arrow because there's not actually create arrow. But now it should make this work. So let me run this again. So let's open. Now our title is here. Title X and Y axis. They just use the default font, but definitely we can change those font as one of the style. And one more thing you can see, the position. So we put this starting from B9. So it's one row, one column is the shift. Using the sample in the book, it will be directly starting from this the 8. So let's back to see the sample from the author. It's exactly started from here. So might change that to come here. So from this sample, I think is now the number 4 code is the complete steps. But I hope is you can also try yourself with this 1, 2, 3, 4. So those are mapping to this, but not the exact same sequence. But when you do the add a chart in Excel manually, you may use the different sequence, but the majority activity is still the valid and cross the reference each other. So I hope is you can also read the OpenPy Excel documents, so you can try practice other type of the line chart or the pie chart or the bar chart, and there's also the many other types as mentioned in the book. And we will go ahead is next video to have the more the features along besides this chart. So next chapter is talking about read only, write only. So it's kind of the mode when you're working with the Excel. Let's discuss that. Thank you. See you then.